So, you got some casino bonus. Congratulations. But hold your horses. Before you can cash out, you have to convert your bonus balance to real money balance by completing the wagering requirements. With some exceptions, this is the situation with most casino bonuses nowadays. In this video, I will explain to you how the wagering requirements work and what are some of the approaches I would take to maximize my chances of completing them. In fact, I will try my best to give you a demonstration of completing these requirements successfully. So, join me. First things first, what is the wagering requirement? Well, it is a set of rules that you have to follow in order to convert the bonus balance to cash. Its most important condition is the so-called wager, which is expressed as a multiplier, and it tells you how much you have to bet in total to convert the bonus. For example, if you have a bonus worth $100, which comes with a 10x wager, then it means you have to bet a total of $1,000. The wagering requirement also has other important restrictions on your playstyle. For example, there are limits on what games you can play, what is the maximum bet you can make per round, and sometimes low-risk strategies are also not allowed. It's important to read the bonus terms in detail because casinos often run these checks only when you try to cash out. But let's take a step back. Why do casinos attach so many conditions to a bonus? There are two reasons for it. One of them is that the game providers they use have certain contractual limits. But the other reason, the more important one, is to lower their costs. Obviously, casinos cannot just give out free money endlessly. So they attach these conditions to the bonus to increase the probability of you losing it. You might think it is unfair, but let's view this from the casino's perspective. They are providing these bonuses to allow you to play longer or just to try out their service. Now, let's talk about the relationship between the wager, the game's volatility, and the game's RTP, or return to player. Because these three will be the main factors determining how good your chances are to complete the wagering requirement. Your chances are the best when 1. The wager requirement is low, ideally a single digit. 2. When you can play with very low volatility games which also have high RTP. Let's take an example. Let's say you have a $100 bonus with 10x wager, so you have to bet a total of $1,000. So, you might think, why not just go to a roulette table and bet on every number until I complete the wager? Well, it is a nice idea, but casinos won't let you to do that. If they would let you to do that, then you would end up converting approximately $70 to real cash with no risk at all. Why? Because you are betting on all numbers, there is no volatility. In every round, you bet the same amount and win the same amount. You will lose about 3% of your bet with each round. Why 3%? Because European roulette has approximately 97% RTP, so the casino has 3% profit. If you bet a total of $1,000, then you will lose $30. With this example I just told you, you can calculate how things would change if you would have a higher or lower wagering requirement, or how things would change if you would be playing with a higher RTP game with the same volatility. You will notice that if the casino sets a 35x wager, then you will lose all your bonus money using the previous method in roulette. Most casinos only let you play with slot games when you are using a bonus, and now you understand why. In slot games, you don't have much control over volatility, so the best you can do is to find the lowest volatility slot with high RTP. But watch out, casinos might already blacklist those slots when using a bonus. Now, you might ask, what to do if you have a bonus that has a high wager, like 35x, 40x, or even 50x. Well, my friend, you have very little chance to convert this bonus. So my advice would be just enjoy the game instead. It is only possible to convert a high wager bonus if you are lucky enough to score a really high multiplier win. Enough of theory. Let's try to complete the wagering requirement for one of the casino bonuses. And here we are. And I have a casino bonus. This is a 25 euro no deposit bonus. And it has only 5x wagering requirement, which is quite good. And I have 5 days to complete it. So let me try to do that. Let's see if they let me play roulette. No, they are not letting me to play roulette with bonus money. Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, let's see if they let me play blackjack.
Place your bets, please.
Oh, looks like they let me play blackjack.
7.
So, we have 7 here, and the dealer has 8. Definitely need to get more cards.
16.
16. I still have to hit it, unfortunately.
20.
Excellent.
13.
13. I need to hit
20. 16.
16. According to the basic strategy, I still have to hit this.
Bust.
Bust.
Bust. Player
But
wins.
the dealer went bust too. Alright.
Place your bets, please.
After this, I think I'm going to check where we are with the wager. Because one important thing that
14.
could happen is that they might let me play with blackjack, but there is a weighting applied to the wagering requirement. So maybe if I bet 10 euros in total on blackjack, they might only count 5 euros towards the wagering requirement. So I want to see if there is all sorts of tricks with this. Okay. Done.
20. 14.
Done.
Dealer wins.
Oh god. No problem.
Place your bets, please.
Let's see what's the situation with wager. Well, as you can see, so far I only wagered half a euro. And I'm pretty sure I wagered more than half a euro so far. So there is some sort of weighting applied to this. So I will stop playing blackjack, not just because I'm being unlucky, but because it's not the right way to complete the wagering requirement. And I think we are forced to do some slots in the end of the day. So let's try to find something that has low volatility and reasonable high RTP. Alright, here is a slot called Chicken Chase from Pragmatic Play. Let's check the info. And it shows that the maximum win is limited to 210x. So this is going to be a low volatility game, I think. Yes. Actually it also says that it's like low to medium volatility. And it has a typical RTP around 96%. So I think if we are not too unlucky, we should be able to complete the 5x wagering requirement on this lot. Let's see. I will play with small bets. Yes, we have the option for very small bets, so well, it would be possible to have smaller on other games, but I think this should be fine. And I'm just going to put it on autoplay for 100 spins. And I do turbo spin. This is only making a total of 10 euro, which is fine. Let's see. Too bad they didn't let me play left. You can finish very quickly. Alright, before I continue, let me take a look at how we are going on with the wagering requirement. Yep, good news. As you can see, we already wagered 10 euros here because 100 spins with 0.1 euro bet, that comes as 10. So we have to do this a few more times and then we are good. And you might be wondering, why am I playing on the lowest bet level instead of like increasing it to, I don't know, 1 euro or something like that? Well, that's because of the volatility thing. I want to keep the bet level as low as possible. Oh, actually I can go as high as 1000 spins. So maybe what I will do is I will press autoplay and then I will cut the video short. Let's do that. Alright guys, we are getting to the end of the 1000 spins. It was really long, it was quite long. But as you can see, we are a little bit lucky. My balance is far above 25 euros. It's because I had some nice spins. I had a 100x multiplier at one point, so that was helping. Alright. Good. Let's see where we are with the wagering requirement. Alright. And as you can see, we already completed 110 euros out of 125. That's excellent. That is excellent. Now, this bonus has a limit on how much of the bonus money can be converted into real money. And this limit is 25 euros. So essentially anything above 25 euros will be lost. So even though I have 36, the best I can hope for is 25. Now I still have to spin a little bit, about 150 more spins, and then I should have my bonus. So let's do that. First, I will do 100. Alright, finished with the 100 spins. Now I'm going to set it to 50 more, and around the end, we should have the bonus wagering requirements completed. Let's see. Look at that. This is what happens. Alright, wants me to deposit. I'm not going to do that. Not sure why it wants me to do it, but as you can see, my real balance is 25 euros now. And here is the message. Congratulations, you have wagered your bonus. Blah blah blah. Good. I showed you how you can complete the wagering requirements. To be honest, I had easy time because the wagering requirement was only 5x. If it would be like 20, 30 or more, that would have been difficult. Thank you for being here, and I wish you a very good luck and lots of fun when playing. Bye!